TrustArc, an approved OBA icon provider for the DAA AdChoices program, and also an OBA icon provider in Europe and in Canada as well. The reason that we have built out this relationship with the DAAs around the world is because our customers demand it, want it, and believe in it, because it is a symbol, a recognized symbol of enhanced transparency and consent and choice, and it's something that internet users these days recognize and know and like. And our consumers, or rather our customers, many of whom are publishers or brands in the ad tech space throughout the whole alphabet of digital advertising ecosystem, they all recognize it and believe in the symbol, and we're proud to be part of it. So there's a lot developing right now, as we all know, with regulation both around the world and in the United States, and we see this on a state level, and we see this increasingly now discussions about how to, what federal legislation might look like and how it would fit in with preemption and the sector-specific approach that we currently have. And I personally think, and our company also believes, that self-regulation plays a very important role in that as a complement to actual legislation, because it's something that can also be sector-specific, and it's something that facilitates interactions and expectations and trust and respect among consumers and companies and entities within a particular industry. And I think that you definitely see that in the advertising and data-driven advertising ecosystem, because we have programs like the DAA and the AdChoices program that's recognized. Both studies have shown that, research studies have shown that, and anecdotally, in talking to consumers and talking to customers, they know that and they believe in that, and that's why they work with us as a TrustArc, as an approved OBA icon provider in Europe and Canada, and the AdChoices provider in the US. So I think it's very important, and self-regulation will continue to play a critical role, whatever federal legislation comes about, if it comes about. Another point that I think is very important about self-regulation is that, as opposed to laws and legislation that kind of become firm in place and are very hard to adapt and update, self-regulation is such that you can make updates to them and have it evolve along with technology. And the DAA, I think, help embodies that, because as you've seen, originally you came out with the principles that we had, and then that has evolved to application to the mobile setting, cross-device, multi-site data, and most recently the political advertising realm. And so TrustArc is very happy to be ready and flighting the political ads icon even before the effective date. So we're ready, and we have a lot of interest about it. And so that's an exciting innovation too, and another example of how self-regulation plays a critical role and fills in a lot of gaps that legislation that is overly prescriptive or that's sedentary and set too much in place can't do, whereas self-regulation can.